Come and see, come and know, feel his love, it will grow. Yesterday, today, forever the same.
Hello, welcome back to Will You Walk with Jesus. Today I am outside because the sunshine is glorious and it's been quite a few days since we have seen some sun. We've had pouring rain for almost a full week, a little bit of snow too, so it's been good because we need moisture, but sunshine feels nice on my skin. So I'm outside doing my video today. I hope it's not too windy. Guess we'll find out when I go to edit it, but I guess I had a lot of thoughts with Thanksgiving coming up. I've stated before that I come from a very mixed, blended family on both sides of my family, as well as my husband's family. And we have a ton of family here. My parents are actually not going to be here this week, so we don't get to spend Thanksgiving with them. They're helping my grandmother. She just had a hip replacement, so they're there to help her recover. But usually we split our time between 3, sometimes even 4 houses. And this time we only have 2. We already had one Thanksgiving and another one is being scheduled for a different day. So it'll be kind of relaxing for once on our holiday. We're so grateful for all the family, but it is a long day to have to make that many stops. So it'll be nice and calm for once. But family dynamics are hard, and I know that sometimes holidays are really difficult for people, and I get it. I've been there. I feel like right now I'm in a really good place with all of my family members, and it's taken a long time to get there for some, and so I'm really grateful for the growth within our families. So I'm very eagerly looking forward to this holiday. I do want to say, though, something that's been on my mind is family relationships. I know holidays can be difficult for a myriad of reasons. Maybe like conversation turns sour, or personalities are big, or old hurt is still there and wounds are deep. Sorry, the birds are going crazy right now. But I think that we have a wonderful missionary opportunity this week with Thanksgiving to teach the gospel through example. You don't necessarily have to have a gospel conversation, but family members who are not living the gospel of Jesus Christ will see the difference between your joy and happiness and theirs. Whether it be in just your demeanor or how your family functions, or I don't know, the light that you carry, right? The spirit that you have with you. And so I think that a lot of times as family members, we think we have the right to say whatever we want because they're stuck with us and they can't run away. And that just pushes people farther away. And so I encourage you, if you say a lot of the time, maybe reserve yourself and just show love. And if you don't say anything, maybe say more. I do think that with that supposed right, we put ourselves in a hole and push people farther away. And people who are struggling don't need to hear that they're wrong. They already know that they're wrong. That's why they're struggling. It's not a secret. If you are struggling, most of the time you know the reason. And they need love more than ever. They need peacemakers around them that help them feel the joy and love of Jesus Christ. And if you create a hostile environment for them, they won't return. And if we are supposed to be trying to keep our families together and create a Zion within our communities and our families and help everybody gain exaltation, because that is a family matter, then we should be loving them the way Christ loved them. We can absolutely support a person without supporting their habits and their beliefs. You can love somebody without agreeing with what they do and practice. And you're allowed to say those things, but there are nice, kind ways to say things. I also think that at family gatherings, often I'll hear people talk poorly of their spouses. And to me, that's the saddest thing ever. Because if you're supposed to be a family unit, if you're supposed to be a partnership, a team, and you picked that person, like that's on you. You picked them. You should not be talking poorly of them to other people. It just makes you look bad just as much as it makes them look bad because your spouse is attached to you. There's a scripture that talks about how like the wife is the crown of the husband or something like that. And you're supposed to like adorn one another. You're supposed to compliment one another. You're supposed to make each other look better, because you're supposed to be working together to build each other up, and you're supposed to be working together to help each other overcome your shortcomings and to make up for those shortcomings. And I think that families create this weird bubble of like a safe place to do and say whatever you think you can, because nobody can actually leave, because you can never cut ties with blood, because blood always is blood. Even if you don't talk to each other, you still exist in some kind of relationship through blood. And so I think people use that all too often as an excuse for poor behavior. And I think it's a wasted opportunity for missionary work. I think that we have a great opportunity this week to share the light of Christ. And I hope that we don't squander this opportunity to be with our families and to show what a happy eternal family looks like for those that perhaps don't understand or need guidance and direction. So I encourage you to start your Thanksgiving day with a prayer and ask that you can be that example, be that light, and to have the Spirit with you and to have the spirit of discernment with you. And so you know when to and when not to say things and what specifically to say and who needs help. And I don't know, we just have a lot of opportunities this holiday season to share the gospel. And I hope that we are able to light the world the way the church is asking us to do so. So take this opportunity. Don't waste it. Don't waste it, because it's a whole other year before we get to be with our family so often like this. It's a perfect environment that's facilitated for this type of conversation. And so show your family members love. Find the ones who are struggling and hold them tight. Give them attention and be an example of light through showing love to them like Jesus would show to them. Those are my thoughts today. I don't know. I also would like to know, what is your favorite holiday tradition for Thanksgiving and for Christmas? I would love to know that. The final thing I want to say, I asked a couple weeks ago for people to send me pictures or videos, more importantly videos, like little clips, like 5 to 10 second clips of people doing service, or longer clips that I can splice, but anything that has to do with service. So I created a song. I wrote lyrics to a song, and then I had AI make music for it. And that's the intro song that you see on the videos that I post. But I would like to do a full version of it so you can hear the whole song, because the lyrics, I love the lyrics. I work so hard on them. And it's perfect for the channel because it's called Walk with Jesus. But I want the music video per se to be service oriented, because that's what it means to be like Jesus, right? To serve those around you and to be selfless. And so if you could send me clips or pictures or whatever, or if you're in like young men's, young women's, and you do a service project and you get the parents' permission for that to be in the video, like that would be so awesome. You can send it to the email that's in my bio. It's just willywalkwithjesus@gmail.com or cabriawhite1@gmail.com. Yeah, I want to compile that. I want to make that video for this Christmas season. So if you could send those my way, that'd be great. I have a few so far, but I definitely need more. I need lots more. So please send them my way. I would love that. And I appreciate you all. Hopefully you will continue to walk with Jesus as you walk with me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Walk with Jesus in his holy name.